Hello, this is Angela Anderson. In this video, I'm going to be showing you how to draw a female face with slightly exaggerated large eyes. I'm just using a regular 2B pencil and my mixed media sketchbook for this. I used a template to draw a circle, however large you want the face to be. Then from there, you're going to draw kind of an egg shape to create the chin. A wider face would have a larger, more square jaw, so just adjust accordingly. Draw a center line all the way down from the top to bottom. And then another line at the halfway point. I just used my pencil there to kind of measure it out, but you can use a ruler if you want to be exact about it. Your eyes are going to be on that center line, right in the middle of the face. So just draw it right across. I'm doing these lightly so that I can erase them later. Your eyes are going to be one eye width apart, so however large you want your eyes, make a space in between the same width. So you make 4 marks equal distance apart, 1 eye width, 2, 3, and then a half on either side. Then we're going to create kind of an almond shape for the eye. I'm just lightly sketching at first here, and I'll go back and kind of draw in darker the lines that I want to keep. So just lightly sketch 2 almond shaped. You kind of want them to be the same size. Then coming off the front there, you're going to make a little teardrop shape and darken that up. Kind of points downward like that. Now for the nose, you're going to set that right on top of that large circle that we first drew for the head. You're going to have 3 circles, 1 large and 2 small. And the outsides of the nostrils are going to come straight down from the inner eye. So make 2 marks there, straight down. We're just going to draw the bottom of the nose, so we're going to curve up, draw a flattened out teardrop shape, another curve for the middle part of the nose, and another flattened out teardrop shape, and a curve up to finish. Draw 2 circles for the irises that are cut off at the top. Now this eye is exaggerated, so the top portion is cut off, but the bottom portion is still visible. So you're only seeing part of the circle. If I was drawing like a more realistic eye, I would cut off the top and the bottom part of the iris, because most of the time you're not seeing that bottom section either. The pupil goes right in the middle, and I left a little bit of a highlight at the top. Didn't fill it in all the way. And to draw in your iris, you're going to do radial lines going towards the center, darker around the outside edges, and then lines kind of coming in. I did these eyes quite dark. If you want your eyes to look a little bit softer, just draw your radial lines with a lighter touch. And I finished the eye by doing a nice dark line at the very top, and a little bit along the side there. Shade the eyeball just underneath the eyelashes, and then do your eyelashes kind of like little wings sort of fanning out from the side. Then you're going to want to make an eyelid, the curved line kind of mimicking the shape of your eye, just above it, not quite as wide. If you're going to do a closed eye, you would do the same almond shape, and the only part that you would keep is that bottom half. Darken that up and do your eyelashes down below. The ones kind of in the center are kind of facing in, and they fan outwards as you go around. The top of the eyelid is more flat. To draw your mouth, you're going to mark 3 lines below from the chin to the nose. The top line is going to be your center of your mouth. Do a curved line up and another smaller curved line up. And then your third line is going to be the bottom of the lip, and it'll curve down just slightly. And then to measure the width of the mouth, you're going to use the pupils and come straight down from the inside of the pupil to that middle mark of your mouth. Make a little line on either side. Just make sure that those lines are level with the center of the mouth. Then you're going to curve up, back down, and back up to meet that line at the outside edge of the lip. Up, back down, and back up to create kind of a gentle sloping lip. The bottom lip is going to have two kind of oval shapes right in there. And you can match that up with the lip, making sure that you don't go all the way to the outside corner. You want to stop about halfway. The upper lip has two smaller circles. And you get a gentle curve down and meet it up with that midline. And actually, the upper lip is a little bit wider than the bottom lip, so I brought it out a little bit more and cleaned up the top edge there with my eraser. Just a soft curved M shape for the upper lip. Then there's a teardrop shape that connects the nose to the lip. The top lip is more shadowed than the bottom lip, so you can draw some lines up, shadow that in a little bit. The bottom lip gets a little bit of a shadow at the bottom and in the middle of the mouth. The main part of the bottom lip is in highlight. I didn't shadow or shade in my lips because I was just trying to draw the outline for my boho girl that I would use later in this project. I'll show you her at the end. The chin is an oval shape. So if you're going to do a more square jawline, you could make it more angular. For her, I kind of kept it soft and sweeping to make her face a little bit more feminine. As you go up, it curves in at the eye where the temple is, and your ear is right at the top of the eye, kind of curving down a little bit, and then it stays close to the body and ends right about where the nose is, maybe a little bit lower than the nose. I did not do a very in-depth ear here because most of it's going to be covered over by the hair that I drew later. Just be sure to give her a little rounded cheekbone too. Now the eyebrows are the same distance from the nose to the chin. So measure from the nose to the chin, and then from the nose to the eyebrow be the same distance. If you want to know where to start the edge of the eyebrow, you can draw a straight line from the center of the mouth to the outside of the nostril and the outside of the eye, and that's where you want to start your eyebrow. Curve it up, meet it up with the line, the top portion that we drew earlier, your little top mark. Some eyebrows are straighter than others, so you can kind of just do it however you prefer. They come up from about the inside of the eye there, straight up and curved over. You can erase your marking lines and any other lines that you drew. Now the hair is going to kind of come down from the scalp a little bit, from the top of the head, and curve down toward the ears. Our girl is going to have a part on the side of her head there, so all of the hairs are going to come from that point. So we're going to sweep a long line up over the top of the head, and on the other side we're going to curve down in toward the face and over the ear. This is a long sweeping S shape. To draw the neck, you're going to take from the outside of the eye down. On men it'll be a little bit wider. And women's necks are a little bit longer than men's as well. At the bottom of the neck where it curves out, you're going to have a little hollow where the collarbone is, right about level from where her shoulders start to curve out. Now from that center point on her part, we're going to do these long curving lines. From the ear, you're going to curve out and down. And then around the neck. This side of the head is closer to the body, so it's going to be blowing in toward the face. The bangs will kind of come in over the forehead towards the eyebrows. Then to finish off the face, I did a line that swept from the arch of the inner eye down toward the nose. So right about midway between the eyebrow and the eye, did a slight curved line that points down toward the outside of that nostril. So about halfway, starting and pointing down toward the nose to finish it off. So here's the project that I did in my full-length video. The eyebrows curve up and out, small lines to create the hairs. The closed eyelid has the lashes starting out small and longer in the center. The ones on the inner eye are curved in towards the nose, and they go straight toward the middle and curve out toward the ear at the end. I used a larger Conte crayon to draw out the long lines of the hair. You notice all of the lines are pointing towards that center part. And you can do your long sweeping lines from the ear and down from the chin and neck. Curving up over the shoulder a little bit. Just trying to kind of create some flow to the hair. Beautiful long lines with gentle curves. The part is a little bit darker, and the other side of the head curves out and stays closer to the body, closer to the face. And its lines curve in and over the ear. I created some darker shadow areas with the pencil just to create some movement in the hair. I used a paper towel to smudge it to darken it up. If you want to see the full-length version of this video, please check it out in the iCards and down in the description. Thanks for watching today. I hope you've enjoyed this video showing you how to draw a simple face.